Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's try that with a different voice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. And I don't even use a voice changer for that. Well, I use the voice changer that nature gave me. Hi, guys. We're back here. Been a while. There was a recent patch in Titan Quest 2. As you can see, I have 4 hours and 18 minutes in playing this handsome fellow. But I'm going to try a new class. We don't want to load me. We want to create a new character. Chunky fellow, but that's fine. Muscle amount. Yeah, I'm more of fat as opposed to muscular. And I'm pretty pasty, but that's pretty pasty. This isn't Star Wars Galaxies. You're correct. I have failed you and feel shame. My complexion is oily. I've always been unctuous. Hair amount, body hair, moderate. My body hair has always been moderate. There we are. Moderate. Skin details. Freckles, when I was a kid, a little bit, but not since then. No vitiligo. Head. Well, how can I change it? 19 is my lucky number. Hairstyle. Well, first let's go to hair color. And root color. Well, my root color, I suppose we could say is skin tone, but there we go. Match details. No, we want to match something. And that's not my beard style, so we can get rid of. Well, okay. First of all, let's go to the hairstyle because that's closer to the mark. I think you'll agree. Yep, that seems like it. I've never been able to grow as masculine a beard as that. So how many did we have? 32, huh? I'm not a stubbly guy. I've got more than stubble. Mutton chops an option. It looked like there were mutton chops as part of other facial hair. It did not seem like on their own. For instance, that kind of has mutton chops, but yeah, I don't think they sort of stand out on their own. Nor do I have that kind of large fooshy beard or freaking mustache sticking way the hell out. Hair type. Glossy, dull. My hair is pretty regular, although I would also say it's kind of dull. Eyebrow type. We need that. My eyebrows are actually almost invisible. I mean, can you see them? Sort of, because they're underlit, but... Hey, Not Knox, good evening. Eyebrow type. Sure. Mostly invisible. Eyes matching. Iris main color. That's close enough to my actual color. My actual color is a little bit lighter in the blue area, so more like that. We'll go with that. Yeah, I'm starting a new character. They added a new class, I do believe, so yeah. Makeup. No makeup for me. I don't need it. I'm naturally this gorgeous. I use no makeup for stream. Tattoos. There are a number of things I would like to get tattoos of, but I don't think I would find the process anything other than terrifyingly painful. I don't know that for sure. What is changing? I don't see anything specific changing. The cloth color does not seem to be changing. Well, we'll just leave that be. They added rogue. Starting equipment, I want to go with bow. I'm going to be a bow shooter. Let's go at neophyte level. And my name is, it is an old Greek name. I am Pew Pew. Previously, I think it was like warrior. Well, we'll see when we get to the actual choices. I'm going to skip all that stuff. 22 years later. We grow up so fast. Rogue was in the last patch. How long ago was the last patch, though? Because it wasn't in the... I don't think it was when I played. They had a recent patch, I think. I'm not sure what all got added. I know Alkaiser was playing it today. Alkaiser X. Who is a famous actual gamer guy.
Muses of faith
who's almost as old as me.
Watched by the gods on Proti Island, where the story begins.
Just got to make sure that I can break every single thing around, you know. It's important to have priorities. Yeah, looks like I can break pretty much everything. Christmas? Yeah, definitely could be. That long. A Pelicus. Well, I have a one-hand axe if I have need of it. But I'm intending to be a bowmaster.
Tale of the mortals' victories.
Tale of a mortal's victory. Come on, man. Are you mocking me? I just started. Be nice. Hey, Vor. Heavy bracers. Well, I can wear those, although I've put them on.
Tell how brave Aristono prepared him for the hunt.
Can't open that, can I? Can't open that.
Griffin.
Let's talk to Aristono.
Grows more dangerous.
Griffin grows more dangerous every day.
Mad cult of worship. It's time we hunted it down. Good. But first, there's something I must show you.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't. I don't want to see your giblets. Thank you. Your goodies. This is the savey spot, I think. Yep. Teleportation.
But before that, remember the shrine at the end of the beach? Let's go.
I've only played the game for about 4 hours. I thought it was 3 sessions, but it turns out it was 2. Crabs. Evidently, we've got crabs.
For a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
Oh, we've got a glowies. Must be loot. Linen boots. And another crab. What's over here? I'm just in exploratory mode, as I so often am. Memory serves, a lot of these sort of exploratory little things in this game, there were goodies at the end of. Hey, the dude. Come on now, don't be mean, though. Say hello to everyone, not just the beautiful people. The ugly people matter, too. They just matter less. Don't blame me, man. I just speak the truth. It's definitely not my fault for speaking the truth. We definitely have been infested with crabs. Oh, we got glowy.
Not bad. You been practicing.
A linen corselet. I don't think that's the same as a corset. Might be. I don't normally wear a corset, but I'm not necessarily averse to it. But we'll wear that. Does that make my ass look big? And of course, the appropriate answer is no. Your fat ass makes your ass look big. We have a box. Oh, haha! It was a crab trap. It's a suicide wrap. Oh, there is a king crab over there. We got some greaves, some linen armbands, and there's a box with a heavy, I'm going to say chest plate, because saying it the other way might get me banned. CUIRASS. Is it Control or Alt? Alt shows the difference. Okay, we have better ones now equipped. Excellent. We approve of this message. That's a lot of armor. I look far manlier now. God. You know, the weapon I really need right now is drawn butter. Guaranteed victory if we had drawn butter. I have dinged level 2! King Crabs is kind of crabby? Okay, so. I'm level 2, I'm unblessed. I have 2 attribute points, presumably, since we're doing a rogue. We'll throw them into agility. Maps and quests, menu. Okay, masteries. These are the core. Dodge. Primary attack. Oh, I guess because I have the same weapon in both settings, I guess. And no barrier at present. That's currently what I've got. Core stats, ailments, all that stuff. We'll continue on.
You've never fought the likes of a griffin before. But if you are victorious, people will sing your legend.
Really? Just from one griffin, they'll sing my legend? That seems pretty good for me. Stupid king crabs. Stupid lens not shooting the king crab right in the head. Those just went on by themselves.
Here we are. This place was built ages ago by the Mycenaeans. The heroes of old received the gods' gifts.
That grabs the last time I played this.
Shrine.
I'm allergic to
You'll need its
penicillin,
blessing
so
to stand
yeah, the
against
crabs
the
are
griffin.
here to stay. And that's actually true, I am. Not about the crabs, but the penicillin. We're in a mysterious cave, guys. The mystery is, why is it so well lit?
Priests of Mycenae
Okay.
protect their shrines, even beyond the grave.
Alright, those guys have got to die first, because they can attack me from afar, and I don't want to be attacked from afar. Mind you, I don't want to be attacked from near either, but... We have more goodies. We already have one of those. I would like some super powered bow, please. I would like the bow of orbital strikes, please. There's something down there flapping. Flippy flapping. It's a giant bat. That looks like a coffin, but it apparently has been broken into and looted.
Door's
Who
sealed.
would do such a thing?
Give me a moment.
Bad man.
Fight them off while I unseal this door.
Missed me. Whoops. He missed me once and then threw some stupid spell at me.
There.
Ha ha!
Through
Ha! Well, I do look like a Greek warrior. Nothing over here? No fat loot? Come on. All I want's a big bow of orbital strikes. Oh. I'm going to leave the additional heavy cuirasses. We have a box. Spalders. All right, the linen spalders are on us. Double axe. I want to double axe you something. All right. We have a
Ancient
green
Mycenaeans
emblem.
called this the
The
Shrine
ancient
of
Mycenaeans
Divine
called this the
Mastery.
Shrine of Divine Mastery. In other words, I think this is where you get to like choose the class. And it was foretold by the fates that the son of Thetis would outstrip his father in glory. So no god wanted to associate with the nymph, but she married the mortal Peleus. And when her son was born, she brought him to the Shrine of Divine Mastery to receive his gifts. Achilles was his name, the greatest of all the Greeks. Until me, I'm Pew Pew. I shall be greater. I'll speak with
Only those the shrine
Aristine,
chooses
Aristinoe.
can
Right.
receive its blessing. You're the finest I've ever trained.
All right, it's gonna ask me a question.
Rise and accept your blessing.
Okay, I'm gonna rise and accept her blessing, or its blessing. I don't know how it identifies. So you can choose 5 things. I believe Storm, Forge, Warfare, and maybe Earth were in before. Rogue was not in, although I've been told that it came in about December, but I haven't played since, well, the other time I played. But we're going Rogue with a bow. Let's see. Let's preview. We will view in advance. Scatter shot, active ranged attack, projectile exhaust. What does exhaust mean? It exhausts me. And these are the buffs you can give to it when you skill it up. Enhanced damage, critical hit. Ooh, returning projectile sounds pretty sexy. I don't know what exhaust is. Blade spin, vanish. That does seem a bit more backstabby than pew pewy. Flicker is for all of you Flicker Strike lovers from PoE. Preparation. That gives you an aura, poison damage. Poison pew pew, not bad. Mark for death seems very roguish. Grenade. Not typically a rogue move, but okay. Trick shot, what does that do? Throws a hidden blade. Ooh, ah. And then these are the passives. I confirm mastery. That's, I guess, main hand, and or basically you can have 2 weapon setups. And so, core, dodge, barrier, Primary attack. We have points. We have 2 active points. We hit this for modifiers. Tailwind. Oh, I know where they got that one from. Volley. 40% chance to fire 2 additional projectiles in a cone. Additional projectiles deal 70% less damage and 70% less ailment chance. But that takes, I think, 3 points. The little icon here, the little diamond icon, is the number of... No, it takes 2 points. The number of active points I believe it takes to add the modifier. So let's see. Tailwind, projectile penetration, and projectile speed. Penetration seems pretty freaking good, not going to lie. Ailments, I don't know if I'll be doing ailments or not. Hamstring, retaliating attack, melee only. Ew, melee. Ugh, never touch the stuff, you know. 100% damage converted to pierce damage on hit, 25% to deal 1 to 4 pierce in a radius. So it's sort of, oh, okay. Shotguns out. Volley. Punish against channeling or incapacitated. Indomitable. Shield attack, that's probably not it. Game flow. Toxicity. 100% damage converted to poison on hit. Poison damage equals to 15% weapon damage every second for 3 seconds. I kind of like Tailwind. I kind of like Toxicity. So I have 2 active points. We have 2 points. I can put 1 into Tailwind and 1 into Toxicity. Attributes. We've already spent our attribute points, so we can now close and talk
No.
to Arista Noe.
This shouldn't be happening.
Is something the matter?
You saw how the shrine reacted. That corruption. Gods. I thought we had more time. No matter.
Time for
Go.
what?
You have the shrine's blessing. You can face the Griffin without me.
I can.
Other preparations to make. I'll meet you on the mountain.
Barrier. Okay, so Q gives us a temporary barrier.
You can do this.
We got snacks.
Not yet.
You dare use poison against me, who's using poison against you? The nerve of some snakes. I mean, these snakes, they didn't even come with ladders. That's an old guy joke. Oh, I got a person over there. We'll come back over here in just a minute. A cave. Linen spalders of insight. A grip tongue dagger. My first magical item. It gave me additional knows. I knows more now than I knew before. Let's see. 2 active points. I don't see any reason that we don't want to put more points here. Volley I'm not convinced about. But a couple more points in toxicity. It's saying what it does. Oh, 1, 2, yeah, yep. Okay, increases by 5% each. Well, that's a wee bit disappointing. Ah, I don't get another one of these pips for one more point. Got it. Attributes. We will continue to raise our agility for now. And now we'll cross over to here where we had another teleport area. And a guy with who apparently is
in the Elysian fields.
born in late September or early to mid-October because he obviously is a Libra.
Damn that Griffin. Oh, hello. Sorry, I just buried Patricus. I know I always said Aristano was too hard on you. I thought training every day was pointless. How terribly quickly things can change. The dogs and
I will
were
avenge
outdoors in Reddit.
Patricus.
Thank you.
I will
the
make it
monster
pay. See what we can sell pretty much everything. Does he have a... Well, he doesn't have a better bow. Well, we'll see how much gold we have after we sell everything. That's not shift. So there we go. And now we have 142 gold. Not really enough to buy anything cool, so we'll stick with what we've got.
I need to wait.
Where'd you go? Kill the wolves. Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
Damn it! Will someone get me out of this corpse's bag?
Somebody get me out of this corpse.
Well, what are you waiting for?
It's a strange jar.
Yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this.
Well, first. Nope, don't need the heavy pauldrons. It's a straight sword. So it only likes swords of the opposite sex? Wolf Den. A fire triad staff. Well, that sounds magical. Poor wolves. Toss the jar over a cliff. Tempting, but he hasn't annoyed me sufficiently just yet. Linen armbands of insight. More armor. Strike armor and pierce armor. Increase dodge cooldown rate. Gives me more knowledge. I'm smarterer than I was a minute ago. I hope you can all appreciate that. Did he not say that there was something in here? Did not the voice in the jar? The voice is a jar. Say that there was something in here? And there don't appear to be nothing in here. Can we talk to the jar again? In the repository? Nope, we cannot talk to the jar. Was there a climb down point? That is very possible. Or a climb up point? Yeah. Definitely possible. I'm not seeing one. Southeast. Try this. Does look like it with the light, but I think it's just like there's a hole in the cave. Nope. No, it looked like it. And there are climb up, climb down points in the game and jump points in the game that are pretty frequent. So it certainly is possible. And a lot of times this game does have a lot of sort of hidden cool areas that you can only get to by seeing like a little sparkly. So actually one of the things I liked about it is the kind of whoops. I don't have any special attacks yet, so I'll just keep pew-pewing. Got a little gold. I like gold. I love gold. We had a bridge up here. I'll head back to. Whoop. The shot penetration is working. A lot of those shots were hitting two of the wolves. Even when they weren't completely lined up. So, like that hit both of them. And I played it previously, not extensively, but I did play a chunk. Like I said, 4 hours, give or take. The Temple of Proteus, or Proteus, probably Proteus. I gotta say, I'm not entirely clear on how skeletons take poison damage, but perhaps it is a corrosive type of poison, sort of an acid thing. You'll note that that is hitting both of them, because they're so unwise as to line up very, very thoughtfully, I believe. Oop. It helps if you actually put the mouse over the thing you're trying to shoot. I know that's an advanced tip for those of you who aren't used to ARPGs. You kind of want to actually point at the thing you want to hit. That is a magical shield. Like an energy shield for a lot of other games. Well, let's light this fourth brazier, shall we? Money, 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 money. With all ARPGs, it's always a question of, how much of my time am I going to spend shooting the jars and boxes around? Ha ha! Ha ha! I say. A resistant iron pendant of durability increases poison resistance, and summons have 12% to all resistances. I'll wear that to be sure. Yes, we're back on Protee Island. That is the griffin that we are hunting. We'll head over there in that direction in a minute. But we've got some other little investigatory bits and pieces I would kind of like to do. Alright, that appears to be going that way. We still had some stuff I wanted to check over here. I am a bit of a completionist historically when it comes to these kinds of games. I've gotten better at not being nuts about it, about every single dead end into everything. Thank you, Path of Exile. You helped me immensely. The ones I have equipped are better. Why would I want these? Oh, they do more damage. But the other ones have more armor and give me more knowing. More knowledges. Oh. Gotta go in. It's a temple crypt. This is, of course, is where your savings go to die. It's a temple crypto. Ba-dum-bum. Haha, Bitcoin joke. A numbing iron ring of death. Oh. Yeah, you've got lightning. I don't care. I've got pew-pews. +1 weapon cold damage. Nice, a little bit of cold. And an increased critical hit chance. That seems pretty fine, I gotta say. We like that. And the door opens. Who would have guessed? Me, actually. I figured that. Well, I hope you've all learned a valuable lesson anytime you're in an MMO. Always set the braziers on fire. You know, unless it's going to actually summon something bad, in which case death. You're welcome. Glad I can help. Oh. Linen boots. Well, I can sell those and they're light.
Here, put me on the shrine. Go on.
Yeah, I'll go that way in a minute, dude. I've got stuff I want to find over here in this secret room. Or the... Whoops. Would you guys line up for me as you come through the door? That would be great. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Okay, we got a chest over there. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Ooh! 3! Magical items. Resistant heavy cuirass? Sure. That is heavy pauldrons, which I cannot wear. I do not have sufficient mugget. But I can wear that. All right, whoever's in the jar, I don't remember, wants me to go this way. That is lots of bugs and stuff.
I need to wait.
The big one's dead. That's a big spooter. Spiders and sewers. You can't have a fantasy game without them. Whoop, chest.
I
No.
suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done.
I have a fading fish spear of affliction. Not sure how I feel about that. I guess we can always equip it in our second weapon set for now. Oh, I'm level 4. Feel free to applaud, I guess. The entangling spider. Hey. Attacking me from behind is rude. That's all you have? No wonder they killed you, you cheap bastard. All he had was a spear. More crabs. Bigger crabs. King crab. Haha, dead king crab. Am I right? Oops. We have another body. He had a cudgel. Sure, I'll get a couple gold for it. Ooh, we have a boat. Aristanoe took me fishing once, but neither of you managed to catch anything. Just once? No wonder. How do you learn to fish going just once? Oh. Spooter. Snake. Snaker. It's like a spooter, but, more serpent. A bardiche. They may have had, in fact, I'm certain they had what would qualify as polearms in ancient Greece. Oops. I'm just not sure I would ever refer to it as a bardiche. Can we close that? Yes, we can. Okay. Then it looks like we've got just a couple of ways to go. Both of them leading us inexorably. I'm going to add one to my agility, which will add one to cunning. I'm also going to add one to vigor. Because who doesn't want to be a little bit more vigorous, especially when you're my age? Don't need the pills, though. Don't need the blue pills. Too much information? Yeah, maybe. Rogue abilities. We forgot to do anything with our rogue abilities. Wait, we can only start with these ones? Can't do that one. I wanted Scattershot. It looks like fun. We need to spend a certain number of points. Got it. So I had previously spent points in the core masteries here, which is fine. Those are doing, additional damage and stuff. I should, however, focus now on Rogue. Lethal Strike does more damage. And Trick Shot. Yeah, that throws a hidden blade. I'm not that interested. Deals weapon damage to a single target. Consume flow. Yeah, I think so. Poison Explosion. On hit, deals 7 poison damage plus 1 per plague stack on target. In a 2-meter radius. That seems pretty okay. Let's see, enhanced damage. Just does 10% more damage. On hit, a rupture chance. I don't want to be ruptured. Poison Explosion sounds fun. Consume Doom. Let's go with Poison Explosion. I like that. Oh, and we have passive points as well. So, no more active points, but we do have passive points to spend. Expensive to respec? I don't know. I never really did. The implication? Trying to remember. I think you have to do it at a god statue or a temple. And from watching Alkaiser earlier, he wanted to move something around. I don't remember what it was. I think he wanted to increase the level of something so he could get better drops, and that was expensive. I don't know if it was respecking or not. Accuracy increased damage and critical strike chance or critical hit chance, attack speed. These both seem just nice to me. I like both of these. Unlock an ability at level 6. Ah, okay. So then we would be it would be wise for us to drop 6 points in and get another ability, because right now we have a single target ability. Although it's also going to do the poison damage in an area. So do we want the damage and crit, or damage, attack speed, and cast speed? I think this one. 4, 5, and 6. And this gives us an ability here. Critical hit chance, 20%. That I like. High critical hit chance. But reduced damage multiplier, or critical hit damage. Interesting. So always crit, but do less damage from the crit. I think I'm going to go with the critical hit chance. And there we go. I have increased my abilities. I probably should have done that earlier, but I was done. We have another Bardiche. I don't want a Bardiche. Can a brother get a bow? Is the question we're asking here. Nice little bow upgrade would be beautiful. Yeah, that didn't quite work. I'll practice. That definitely seemed like those things were dying a bit quicker. Aha! He said. You have died, foolish sneck. What kind of foolish sneck takes on a human? A resistant gold ring. Additional lightning resistance. Sure, why not? It's magic. Magic, magic, magic. We could go that way, but I am still in I want to explore everything mode. The Griffin. Yeah, that's what I'm here to kill.
The village.
The village. Make up your mind. Is it the Griffin? Is it the village? I have to defend Proti Village. Nope. I mean, that one looks like it's got to lead in a dead end. So I'll leave whatever loot is there behind. Oh, it'll drive me crazy. It'll drive me bonkers. Not a moment early. Where's Aristanoe? The Griffin cult. Oh, the Griffin cult is attacking. Not actually the Griffin. Crazy cultists, man. You just can't trust people to show common sense, you know? Oh. I'm sorry, didn't mean to shoot at you. Didn't realize you were a good guy. Thought you were one of the cultists, the crazy cultist people. Dudes.
Zeus, Athena, Hera, have mercy!
Well, I cannot use the one skill that I have gained. Is that melee only? I didn't think it was, but it can be. Weapon attack. Just says weapon attack. It doesn't say melee attack. Weapon damage to a single target if the skill consumes flow on hit. Oh, that's a ranged. This is a weapon that's a ranged. Okay, well then we need to respec. If we can figure out how, we need to respec. I have chosen poorly. I have chosen stupidly. Anyone see? Pretty sure that's got to be done at like a temple or something. Tutorials. Mastery. Using and gaining divinity. You did that so you can show me how to respect. Yes, that's exactly it. I am the heart, soul, spirit, and even mind of generosity and kindness. I don't have blood in here, the milk of human goodness. Don't worry, you can always respec later. Okay, that would be nice to do. But are you going to tell me how? Press X and then assign them. Not seeing it. Is there a minus? We see a plus. Is there a minus? No. Now it says I can use it. Interesting. When I'm here, no. But if I tab... I can't see YouTube chat. I can. No, maybe I can't. Scroll up. I did see your Rogue Was Last Patch and your Christmas comment. Did you say something after that? Let me check. That's interesting. You said a whole lot of stuff that shows up on the YouTube page, but not here. Not in the Restream chat. You have typed a lot of tips. They're tip-top tips also. But yeah, I can see you've got about a dozen tells in there. I think lethal can also be used with a projectile weapon. If you're not mistaken, Rogue wants a modifier on attacks called flow. Alt key should show more info. Clap. Don't forget the passive points, which I eventually got to. More or less free to respec. Don't need a temple respec. You can do it from the skill menu. Bottom left is the respec button. Or bottom right. Let's see if I can figure this out. Thank you, Not Knox, by the way. I don't know why it's not showing up. Your first couple of tells showed up just fine. And you can tell I'm not lying because I responded. Oh, you mean where it says respec, I could respec? But this one is specifically ranged attacks, so... Shrapnel. Enhanced damage. Counter. Mark focus. Felt a bit ignored for a while there. Yeah, my apologies. I would never knowingly treat anyone who has been here for any length of time and been a decent human being, and you're far better than both, quite that badly. I'd treat them badly, make no mistake, but not quite that badly. Shrapnel. Apply a debuff for 2 seconds with a 30% bleed chance. Instead fires your weapon projectile dealing. Okay, I can turn that into a ranged weapon thing. Go with that. That's one. It is interesting I had to actually manually set that, though. 100% more ailment chance. Critical rupture. Well, I'm getting poison, I think, all the time. Let's go with that. Thank you, by the way, for pointing that out. So this one says ranged attack, and it can be turned into a projectile, but this one just says weapon attack. And it didn't seem to want to work, so let's see now if this one works. It does indeed. Okay, there we go. Oh, whoops. Okay, this is it... Do I drag it? I drag it. There we go. We're now working correctly. Yay! Lens can figure things out with a little help from his friends. Well, we've got another teleport point. Oh, this one's not active. Or it was already active.
to wait.
Any more of you crazy cultists around? I can provide a little natural air conditioning.
No way I'm opening this door! Is it safe to come out now?
Hello, lady. How you doing? Villager, how you doing? Hi there. You seeing anyone right now? No treasure in the outhouse, I guess. Well, that's just shits.
God's cursed griffin.
That looks like everyone. Meet me in the center of the village.
I'll meet you in the center of the village, but what I'd really like would be a nice big bow.
This is the third time in as many months. We have to put a stop to it. The Griffin's leading them. We have to...
Well, look who's grown a spine. Which one
Who are
of
you calling pathetic?
Not another attack. I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the cultists.
Not enough energy. Not yet.
That is the sound of a follow, generally speaking.
Need more energy.
I have an inlaid cloak. I would like that. Hope it's pretty. Where's my cloak? There it is. Oh, but it's not magical. And that was a follow by Kaikwibin. I'm fairly certain that is about as badly as that's ever been pronounced. Regardless, thank you very much for the follow. I have a spiel. Here it comes. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Good evening, presumably. Not necessarily evening.
That Griffin is a curse on us all.
And then
We
we'll
can't
have to hunt it
defend
down.
anything- Not me. I'm too old to go chasing down Griffins. But you... Which god gave you those gifts?
Oh, no god, I'm just
Cultists,
this awesome.
Take it and teach
Naturally.
those cultists a lesson while you're at it. Don't forget to destroy the Griffin's nest, too. We can't
All right,
risk
let's see.
another-
Griffin cult took most of it.
Well, I would like to trade. We will trade away all of the stuff that's not good. Or stuff that is good, hopefully. Does he have a bow? He has a blow. A bow? A blow? He has a blow. I have no knowledge of whether he has a blow or not. He has a bow of celerity, however, that I probably would like. This bow of celerity does a bunch more damage than what I'm currently using. That seems like a good choice. Does he have anything else that I would like more? Probably not. That ring is pretty nifty, but pricey. We'll go with the bow of celerity. So that, my trick shot, ranged weapon projectile shot, doing 24 to 27, will now do 37 to 41. Nice upgrade. Like an extra 50% damage. Yeah, I'm okay with that. But did we cover this entire thing? We did. Okay. We are off to fight the Griffin. The game treating me? Gotta watch out for the blow users. Well, I'm going to let that one pass without further comment. I'm just going to be getting myself in trouble. Thank you. I'm going to be right back. I need to refill my coffee cup. And I need all the help I can get. Almost. Really. Very close to being back. Okay. Oof. All right. We have a griffin that needs murdering. Whoop. We also have a cobra that needs murdering. Is that a box of goodies? Looks like it. A little bit of gold. I'm not, the cultists have killed all these people, so, and the money's not doing them any good. Right? And why would you destroy perfectly good, melons? I don't want to shoot the doggies. They made me shoot the doggies. That's level 5, as you can tell by the very large woof and level 5 notification. Right. Active and passive. You can drop 2 more in here. We can add enhanced critical hit for more critical hit chance. How much does that give us? It is completely additive. I like that. So our current critical hit chance has got to be pretty decent, at least. Right. We have 3 lozenges, shield icons, whatever they are. We get another one when we add 1 more point in here. Spend our points there. We do have passive points here, and I believe I wanted to spend those in here. Attributes. More agility and a little more vigor. Although, as I said, manly vigor, not a problem for me, even at my advanced years. Totally fine that way. All right, Griffin? Not yet. Oh, sorry. Oh, whoop. I just get easily distracted. What can I say? I do. It takes so little to distract me. Ah, that is a jumping point. We can jump from here to here eventually. I'm in no hurry to get to the Griffin. I can't get through there. Ah, we can get by over here. Ah, I'm so sneaky. So am I. A spiked club of quickness. Padded inlaid chitin. Or chiton. A little bit more armor. Energy barrier. Glancing projectile chance. We'll go with that. I think fashion's important. And that is the jumping mechanic. So that's just a little sort of, you might consider it a makeshift tutorial on how the jumping system works. An amber ring of glimmers. Extra energy. That one's weapon cold and critical hit chance. That one's lightning resistance. Extra energy. Well, let's assume we're not going to get struck by lightning after all. It's not like the big god in charge of everything has lightning bolts. Has he? And here we have the climb mechanic, or no, I guess it's a jump down mechanic. Is that right? Must be that's... Aha! Also, I said aha. It's the Ruins Passage. Whoop! That dude's got a pretty cool hat. Resistant linen armbands of sparking? Parrying. The old man's eyes are going. The hydraulics work just fine, but yeah, the eyes. Cold resistance, glancing hit chance, increased dodge, cooldown rate. The same. Sure, why not? Aha! Fire! Did that light up all of the braziers? It seems to have, so...
State your wish.
I wish to receive the god's blessing.
You have already received the blessing of the gods. How dare you ask for another?
I'm a human. I'm immortal. We always want all the stuff. Oh.
You have been measured.
I've been measured.
And you have been found worthy.
I'm worthy. Hi, guys. I'm
And I
worthy.
receive your blessing.
Ah, this is where you can choose your second specialty, sort of your lesser mastery, I think. What has Earth got to offer me? When I played previously, I did Storm and Forge, if memory serves. Let's preview. Awesome. We get Soccer Ball. Oh, Roiling Magma. Come on. Soccer Ball. Fissure. It's a spell. That's a projectile. Earthquake. Flame Volley. Earth Enchantment and Aura. Ignite. Ring of Fire. Stone Form. Volcanic Eruption. Pardon the yawn. I'm old. Well, that's spell damage, which we're not interested in. That seems really spelly, you know? I was hoping for some more, like, defensive magic-y stuff. Well, what does Warfare got? I haven't looked at Warfare. Okay. Heavy attack, ranged attack. Okay, yeah, that sounds... Movement skill. Doomhorn. Damage with weapon attacks and attack speed. Physical damage. Battle hardened. Don't say it. Just don't. It's okay to think it, though. Go ahead. I think Warfare. We have a passive point. One active point. And one passive point. I think I'll hold on to those for now. But we'll put a point in here. No. We had more stuff we wanted to get into Rogue immediately. One more point here should give us another pip, I think. It did. So we have another pip. Our current crit chance is 58%. Enhanced damage, mark focus, consume doom, ailment, critical rupture. 2% base crit chance. On critical hit, you have a 10% chance to cause rupture. It's costing more energy. What is rupture? 30% of target's maximum health as true damage. More powerful enemies take less damage. That doesn't sound bad. Let's go with it. Let's go with a little bit of critical rupture. What do you say?
Rise, twice blessed of the...
And we were going to put another passive point in here. Attack and cast speed, ailment chance, and critical hit chance when we get there. We do not have a passive point. Did we not just spend our active point? We didn't save it. We did not save it. Perhaps we should. that save it? I don't know. It did save it. Okay, we have no passive points. Okay, we're good. We're good again. Interesting. The lid has moved, but there does not appear to have been any fat loot dropped. Well, what's the point if there's no fat loot? I'm kidding, of course, as far as you can tell. 3 wise men. No, you guys can keep your heavy pauldron. I don't care. I don't need it. Got any goodies? Resistant heavy greaves of endurance. Way more armor. Fire resist, health, might. Increased glancing projectile hit. I don't have the Miggit for them. My Miggit is not high enough. I'm going to have to put 5 into Miggit so I can start using some of this Miggit stuff. Spoiler, that's might. The thing is, I don't know which is. I think this is the main. This is the side route. A curved dagger. Well, we have a. Aha! Aha! A hidden brazier. And a chest. Aha! They thought they could surprise me. Not so fast. A cudgel of death. I'm personally trying to cut down my death.
I need to wait.
The upper cliffs. Hey, come on. How come I can't light that one? Come on, baby. Light my brazier. More goodies. A padded inlaid cap. Sadly, I have not the RSV reservation. Don't know. Nor the knowledge. I had a thing that was giving me more knowledge, but I put it aside somewhere. I don't know where, because I don't have the knowledge. It's a thing.
No one's crazy enough to go through the ruins.
I'm crazy enough to go through the ruins. And you're crazy enough to give me a nice little gold donation. Thank you. A Zithos. They're starting to be kind enough to drop gold. I am appreciative. That appears to be the direction for the Griffin, and I'm still intent on investigating kind of everything. Good evening, Mr. Beamish. A numbing gold ring. Whoops. Birds. They are the word. So they have that going for them. +1 weapon cold damage. I already have that. Plus it has critical strike chance. Do you think that you're as good as that? It's a level 1 weapon that has everything you have and more. You're just not good enough for me anyway. Away. I'm talking to the in-game items now. There's no need for you to worry about me. I'm perfectly rational. Everything's fine. How you doing, fat buddy? Also known as Mr. Beamish. Oh, we've got a griffin flag. Yep, those are cultists, all right. A resistant heavy cuirass, which I cannot use because I have not the Miggit for it. Lens needs more Miggit. Oh, there was another fellow around with a weapon who's trying to do casty things at me. Fortunately, he is more than capable of catching an arrow. Ah! Foolish cultists. Level 6. The best scam call attempt yet. Someone just called asking if you were Mr. Female. Well, that is an interesting question. I haven't the patience to respond in the affirmative to that kind of scam call. But I know that there are streamers who do. They go out of their way to get themselves called by scammers so that they can stream their results.
Need more energy.
I got them all. Really? That's the only loot you guys got? Oh my god, you're the worst cultists ever! Are you even trying? Fading long axe of death. Oh, sure. That sounds really deadly and dangerous and worth something, but is it? Alright. We cleared out that little encampment of cultists. Griffin cultists yet. Seriously. You know, I don't understand Griffin cultists. Merv Griffin was a perfectly fine, daytime talk show host, but worshipping him? That just seems a little weird. Wait. Oh, required divinity level. I see. Well, then we might as well spend the other point here. We have another pip. I kind of liked Critical Rupture. So why not another point in Critical Rupture, I ask you? We need 2 more over here to open up one of the feats. Attributes, we needed a little bit more megged. So there we go. We'll put 2 into our megged. There we are. And now we could wear these if we choose to. Armor, fire resistance, health, and additional megaton. Oh, so good. I don't know why I'm saying megged. It's just more of Len's garden variety stupidity. We specialize in that around here. $35 gold. That guy was rich. I think we're getting ready for the Griffin fight. I hope everyone's ready. The Griffin's Nest. Everyone ready? Everyone excited. Let's have a party. Just me and the Griffin.
Well, if it isn't the hero of
I didn't remember that the Griffin
Village.
talked.
Come to bask in my presence, have you?
Not quite.
Be warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful.
Not really beautiful. Gotta say. Okay, I mistimed that a little bit. Sure.
I need to wait.
Mistimed that again.
Not enough energy.
Got it. Wow, she crapped items. That must have been painful to pass those. I have to destroy the Griffin's Nest. Is that going to have a bunch of little baby griffins in it? Because that's going to be a little depressing. If I'm just crushing eggs, that's a lot less depressing. Oh. Okay.
At last.
Nemesis.
Do you know who I am? No, I didn't think so. Your
It said
obedience
Nemesis
to
when you
fate.
started speaking.
She did a good job hiding you from me. Aristono, my priestess. But she couldn't hide you forever. I am Retribution herself. And you were marked for punishment.
Ooh,
long
punishment?
ago.
What, maybe a spanking?
Stop! I beg you! There's no justice in this punishment.
Justice? Ha! We're all just flies in the spider web of the fates. Blame them, not me.
Arayan! Now! Go! Run! I'll distract her. Get to the caves.
What cave? Apparently, I should run to the cave.
Hurry!
Missed me.
Run as far as you like.
Evidently, I should run as far as I like.
The fates have cursed us both. I am showing you mercy.
Yeah, it isn't feeling really merciful, gotta say.
What will you do when she's no longer there to protect you?
I'm in the secluded grotto.
It's my fault she found you.
When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence.
Well, you could have told me.
I bought her some time, but we need to move. Nemesis's servants will be close by. Now you know. That was the goddess Nemesis.
Yeah, I figured that out by the fact it said Nemesis in
She's
big
wanted
letters.
to destroy you since you were a baby.
Where am I supposed to be headed? Down that way. Okay.
I was the faithful priestess when she demanded I bring you to her for punishment.
Gotta say, not a fan of Nemesis initially here. Seems kind of unfriendly. Can't make that jump. Would like to, can't. And even like stop for loot. All these purple dudes popping up. Not that they're probably in loot.
I couldn't do it. What could an infant do to deserve eternal punishment? There, the boat. As long as you're on this island, Nemesis is a threat to everyone here. We need to leave.
Okay. Oh. We need to leave, but we need to talk first. Hold on.
We need to sail for Pyrgos. There's an entrance near there
Pyrgos.
to the realm of the Moirai. The goddesses of fate.
Why the Moirai? Don't ask why.
Nemesis fears you because of a
Why?
prophecy.
Ask why.
I don't know what prophecy, but the Moirai will be able to tell us. Here, wear this. Cover your face. And take this charm.
It's a 4-leaf clover.
My horse charm. It belongs to an old friend. It will protect you. And remember, seek the Moirai temple.
Okay, I will seek the Moirai. Any loot over here? Just wanted to check. We've got more mastery. Mastery? No. No? No? Ah, but our divinity is up to 6. I hadn't been putting in my divinity points. The second tier is open, ladies and gentlemen. This will give us access to preparation. With an aura around us, we do 20% increased poison damage and physical damage. Or here, mark your target. Good for single target damage. Extra 10% as vitality damage. And grenade. Because when I think rogue sneaking up, using stealth, throwing grenades, of course. Still, nothing wrong with a little, area effect damage. Anatomy, pierce and bleed. Toxin distillation. Ooh, plagued. Gotta love plagued. Don't know why I've got to love plagued, but I want to. Deadly affliction. Movement skill cooldown rate. And glancing hit chance. And summons. I don't think we're going to have any summons. Alright. I'm off. Some would say rather badly off. Wow. Hi, guys. Thank you all for hanging. I had to do a double check, make sure I hadn't been raided.
Sobre Varistano perist.
Pardon the yawn. Part of being an old man. Just stay young, guys. That's my suggestion to you. Just stay young. I'll be glad you did. I wish it occurred to me when I was young.
Storm tossed, they sank beneath the waters, crying out for a protector.
for Pony. Oh, I fell on my keys. Oh, that. All right, well, here we are. It's a place presumably in Greece. It looks completely, entirely, mostly the same.
Tormented by retribution, the mortal woke on a strange shore, alone.
Let's see what we got up here. What do we have up here? None. Oh, we got a shiny. Heavy pauldrons. Oh, we did get a bunch of drops from the Birdman of Alcatraz. More armor, lightning resist, pierce armor, energy, knowledge. Okay. Sold. More armor, but kind of less cool stuff on that. And it's also a helm, thanks. If we swap our weapons, we can swap in our long axe of ailment. Let's see. Ailment. Wrong button. Hold on. Poison resist and summons or increased ailment power. Sure, we'll go with that. Slightly more armor. Critical hit chance. That. Spalders. Less armor. No, I like the one I had. Thanks. 9 edge. Fire resist. The edge might be worth it. And we'll go with the edge. And that ought to do it. All right. We're back off again. I'm exploring the beach. Might be Echo Beach, far away in time. Old guy music reference. Whoop, lots of them. Okay. Feeling pretty good about that damage. As I bazookaed a buttload of them into, nothingness. Resistant linen boots. What are they resisting? Stop resisting! I keep tabbing, which swaps the weapon set, when in fact what I want to be doing is bringing up the map. Why do people keep empty boxes around? And a whole lot of empty amphorae as well. Who needs dozens of empty amphorae just laying around? Okay, maybe a potter who's making amphorae. He needs them around. But the rest of us, we don't need that many empty amphorae. And now I'm just getting off on saying the word amphorae. Because I know what it am for, eh? Oh, it just never ends. Even when it should. Ah. The Chthonians? Is that the fish folk? I remember the fish folk being in here. I didn't remember their name was maybe Chthonian. Oh, we got ladder. Ladder. Oh, and it is an Ichthian, not a Chthonian. Too bad, I was kind of hoping for Chthonian. One of my favorite words, Chthonian. Means of or pertaining to the underworld, and it is specifically Greek. Is it a little weird to have favorite words? Probably. Ooh, big fella. Energy. Weapon cooldown increase. We'll stick with that. But I do have some favorite words. Here's another one of my favorite words for entirely different reasons. Chthonic is one of my favorite words simply because of the way it's spelled and its meaning. Another one of my favorite words is facetious. It is the shortest word in the English language that has all 5 vowels in alphabetical order. And if you count Y as a vowel, the word is then facetiously, and that's all 6 in alphabetical order. As you approach the statue, you feel the impression of 3 beasts, a lion, a dolphin, and an owl. The beasts call out to you, each beckoning you to join them. Imagine wrestling the mighty lion. Imagine diving with the nimble dolphin. Imagine observing the world with the wise owl. Gotta say, wise owl kind of works for me. Triad Staff of Glimmers. It's a castery weapon. I don't think I want to be castery, but I'll sell it. Thank you. Very thoughtful of you. I appreciate it, even if I'm not going to use it. Sometimes the thought is what matters. Most of the time, it's what you do matters, but sometimes the thought matters. That appears to be going. Did it again.
Hello?
Eh? Oh, we've got not spooters. We've got crabs. Ding, 7. And over here, let's see. Preparation. It'll reserve 40 of my energy. How much energy do I currently have? 338. How much does that use? 58. Huh. So it reserves 40, which is basically less than a shot. Grants us additional damage and poison damage. I think so. That gives us 1. Let's go ahead and put in 2. Weapon coating. Grants you 1 poison weapon damage whenever you hit an enemy with weapon. Attacks have a secondary 10% chance to apply plague. I'm kind of getting into plagued and poison and stuff. Poison imbuement. Aura grants you and allies +2 poison weapon damage. Grants you 30% weapon damage converted to poison. An additional 30 energy reserved. Trailblazer. Increased movement speed. Resists. Pierce Imbuement takes 2 of the shield icon tokens, so we could get it. Aura grants you and allies additional. Okay, we're already doing Pierce. Poison resistance, enhanced crits. Additional. That's an awful lot for the poison imbuement, but the weapon coating. Oh, 15 energy resist. I'm thinking. Poison imbuement would cost 2. We're going for that. We're going with the poison imbuement. We have passive points. We do want to put 2 more in here, which opens up that. ailment chance, attack and cast speed, or crit chance. Let's go with a little bit more attack speed, I think. And we go to attributes. We did just drop some points into might. I think more agility. Alright, I'm all better now. Let's check this way. That is the imbuement, I think, right? Yes, we are now have preparation. We are imbued. No preparation H jokes, please. Crabs. Alright, the preparation is definitely adding a lot of damage to sort of my default right-click attack. That's good. It's doing a lot more than it was. Okay. Worth.
You're alive. Thank the gods.
That's the mysterious voice talking to me.
Shaped like a horse.
That's the charm.
We must
the
have
charm,
separated
it's a
in the
spirit
wreck.
inside.
Hurry, find me.
Or will when I find it. A lot more armor. Fire resist instead of cold resist. Glancing hits. No, I like what I'm using. I like what I'm already using. A tainted Ichthian ice staff of ailment. Well, hopefully I can sell that for many dollar bills. A large bull coin, an ancient coin from a bygone era, found on the beach where I washed ashore. Oh, we got sparkles. Hardly worth it. In fact, not worth it, obviously. The Bardiche I'll never use. A non-magical Bardiche I'll never use. Something. Alright, we're looking for the charm in this area somewhere, I think. Oh, there's
Get your claws off me.
Arion's charm.
Ah, there.
For Pony! That one's for you, Kanaka. Me, being the genius I am, you're a talking horse. Ignoring the fact that he's a see-through horse. Is talking really that big of a surprise?
Not just any talking horse. The talking horse that saved your life.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Aristino charged me with helping you reach the Moirai and keeping you safe. A goddess is
That seems like a big ask.
and I have no idea how to reach the Moirai.
Hence it
At
being a
least
big
Nemesis
ask.
seems to think you're dead for now. That's some good news.
Well, it's definitely better news than
Well,
being dead.
One step at a time. Let's find out where we are.
Okay. That seems reasonable. A large serpent coin. An ancient coin from a bygone era found on a beach where I washed ashore. Well, now that I've found two, I think I have to continue searching for more. I think it's incumbent upon me. An Ichthian fin. Part of a charm. Well, I don't see any reason why I need charm. I have so much to begin with. Dink. A large bull-faced man coin. I think that's called a minotaur, technically. Ooh. Are those Ichthian eggs? They're not going to be happy with me, are they? Destroying all of their eggs. Of course, I was murdering a whole bunch of them. They're probably not going to be happy about that either. Basically, I just don't think the Ichthians are going to end up liking. We're not going to be friends. We're not going to be best buds, you know? Hey. Let this be a lesson to all of you fish people out there. I'm not sure what the lesson is, but there's probably a lesson to be had in here somewhere. No idea what. Aha! We'll get to that in a second. Just want to make sure. Medium thorax. My thorax is actually pretty big. All right, we have 3. Resistant medium spalders of ailment. Thank you, oh statue of Heracles. Slightly more armor. Increased dodge cooldown rate, but not as much. Ooh, a couple of resists. Ailment chance and ailment power. I think all in all, that's a... Thank you, Heracles. Kevin Sorbo never did you justice. I'm sure you were disappointed, Heracles. We have a chest filled with disappointment. All right, I can wear the cuirass. It is probably better than what I'm currently wearing. So it was unfair of me to call it disappointment.
A path?
A path?
Perhaps there's a village further up this road.
Well, if this is the town, it's seen better days. Time for some yerba mate. Should be sleeping, but that ain't happening. Yeah, I am familiar with that particular malfunction, misfunction, whatever you want to call it. For years, falling asleep was, for me, a 45-minute to 90-minute operation.
What happened here?
Somebody trapped a chest is what happened here.
How do we get roped into protecting this merchant again?
How did we get roped into protecting that merchant again?
Money.
They're
Who cares
guards.
about money? I don't care about money. Just what can...
We have a merchant.
Langsy Road.
Sorry, I wouldn't happen to have a spare axle. Sorry, left it in my other pouch.
Funny.
Funny.
Well, if...
I don't want to buy something. I want to sell every single thing in my inventory, though. So I'll do that. increasing my wealth by almost double. Very nice. If you've got a cool, nifty bow, my current bow is a bow of celerity 18 to 20. 23 to 25. 23 to 25 includes lightning damage. And any other goodies that I might be really, really interested in? One of the bows is probably worth it. 23 to 25. That one's got attack speed and base ailment chance. That one's got the same base ailment chance. Does lightning damage. Lightning damage is probably better than 5% attack speed. A little flat lightning damage is going to always help. On the other hand, we're doing enough flat damage right now. I'm not sure 9 matters. A little bit faster cast speed. I'm going to go with the bow of celerity. Even though it's not a huge increase, it's an increase. And we get 44 back for our previous bow. Tower shield. No. Come on, man. Tower shield does not combo with a bow. You know? That everything? Everybody?
They say only a god can open the temple of the Moirai. So first we have to find a god, and then we have to find the Moirai temple. I wish Aristano were here. Your mentor always had a plan.
Yeah, my mentor just never told me what the plan was. Thanks, mentor. I'm not sure if it's technically a new act. We're no longer on the starting island. We went across the sea, and temporarily at least, Nemesis thinks we're dead. Which, I mean, seems kind of like a plus. We have no more points here. That's fine. We have a cave that we're supposed to go into. So we're going into the cave that we're supposed to go into. It's the old smuggler's cave. Well, I'm old, but I'm not a smuggler. I wonder if they'll mind. Oh, oh. Thunder Bardiche. Na 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 na. Thunder. Oh, that's a dead-endy thing. How about over here then? Spooters. I'm now level 8. We have 2 more points, so that would add another pip here. And in the other, 1 point would give us a pip. Gotta say, another 15 energy for that seems like a lot. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that'll give me... Oh, minus 20 energy preserve. That seems really quite good. That'll give me the energy back. I like that. Go ahead and drop the second point in here. And come back here for the passive points. Pierce and Bleed. Poison and Plagued. Ailments. Movement. And Summons. We're doing a whole lot of poison. I like poisons. Let's go with poisons. Let's see. How about one each in Vigor and Knowledge? I want to be knowledgeable and vigorous. A padded linen cap of insight. Nope, not good enough. I demand more. Ooh. I will climb this. A Venom Sack. Can enchant all weapons 6% increased poison damage. And on completion, I guess getting 3 of them will also give 15% increased damage over time. Ah. There were a number of systems I never got deep enough into the game to engage with. And so the Charms was kind of one of them. A Fading Amber Ring of Wards. +1 weapon vitality damage, extra energy barrier, that's good, and crit chance. Me likey. 15 energy, or I like the 15 energy, so we're going to swap that in for that instead. Got a chest of goodies. Your definition of goodies may vary. More armor. Dodge cooldown. Lightning damage, and health. Lightning damage is not a big help. The health isn't bad. With the armor, I think we'll go with that one. Alright, where are we going now? Oh! One shot at them all! Losers. What a bunch of losers. That's the broken road. That leads off. So if I want to see what was down here, one of the things I'm not, as someone who's kind of anal retentive about leaving stuff behind, the number of alternate routes and stuff the game offers is kind of a detriment. And that it makes it difficult for me to just get on with things. That's a me thing. That may not be a you thing. It's definitely a me thing. At least they're not in my belfry. bands of quickness. Tempting with that with the attack speed. In fact, so tempting. Yes, please. Spooters, mini spooters, floaty spooters. Fading heavy spear of ailment, and this is where we came in. Well, let's check out this way then. Oh, we got a box. Well, not a box. Dead body. Much the same. Loot. If you mean, is this the new act they added in the game? No. That's Act 3, I think. And I'm nowhere near that. That finally registered to my little brain as to what you were talking about. Okay, the blowing up was not necessary, sir or ma'am. Call it a chapter. Well, it doesn't take much to confuse me, let's be fair. Well, and I had changed basically changed locales, so that was the confusion on my part. Stop blowing up, you jerks! Ardishus take up too much space. Alright, so I think we have completely figured out the smuggler's cave, so we're headed back that way. Not a fan of doubling back, and the game's giving you the opportunity to make choices that make you double back. I complain constantly about it in PoE 2 because PoE 2 maps are too big and have so many things you're supposed to get done on them that it's really easy to have to go through the entire very, very large map. And so in this case, I just wasted 20 seconds of my life coming all the way back here. So I just kind of wish the diversions were shorter. Big spooters. A solid mallet of death. That's a shitload of spooters. In case you weren't aware, they come in shitloads. That's like you have a murder of crows, you have a shitload of spiders. A lot of people don't realize that. Possibly because I just made it up. Maybe. Bonk.
Ichthyans. They're far from the water, aren't they?
D2R did not just get an update, it got a whole new X-Pack and a class. It got the class today. Yes, that is correct. They announced Warlock for D2R, D4, and Diablo Immortal, and released it today on D2R. And actually, I will give them credit. The patch that they showed us, the content, they're in D4, they're redoing the skill trees, finally. They're adding the Herodra Cube, finally. They're adding in-game loot filters, finally. And more in-game stuff. I paid no attention to the Immortal information.
What are you doing over there? It's crawling with Ichthians. You're meant to be over on this side.
The D2R stuff looked really good, and the D4 stuff also looked really good. I mean, I was a very unhappy customer of the last time I played. I was really, really unimpressed with the state of the game, more or less. And today's announcements were very, very good. Whether the game will be, I don't think so. It'll be paid as part of the next D4 expansion, so for that you have to pay. That gets you Paladin, which was a surprise drop, and it'll also get you Warlock and the new content. For D2R, I believe it's just free. It's available for free for everyone. If you have D2R, you get it right now. All you got to do is log in. At least that was my understanding. And you know what you're playing on the LAN? Hey, I'm really pleased. Because if I have to tell you the truth, for the first time, I'm considering buying D2R. Simply because, basically, that's a statement by them that it's not a dead game, you know? And a lot of times, that's all we fans of games really want to know, is that it ain't a dead game. Oh, that's a dead end. So, I mean, most of the time, I'm more than willing to give crap to Blizzard. This time, I only have one negative thing to say. There's a guy who works on the Diablo Immortal team. First of all, if he's a really incredibly nerdy, geeky looking and sounding guy. That's not his fault. He has the most demonic comb-over I've ever seen in my life. And that is his fault. As a bald man, dude, shave your head. If you're that unhappy with the current state of your hair, take it all off. I did it years ago. It's awesome. Really, he's like combing it over from here. And it's terrible. It is terrible. If any of you are connected to my Discord, go to I think I put it in the Internet Weirdness channel. I put a video that includes him. It's a short little 30 second video from the Diablo Immortal website of him talking about today's stream. Basically teasing the stream for today. And to say he's nerdy and geeky looking, look, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, I've been this way for, since birth. So, I don't hold it against him that he's nerdy and geeky. But that comb over, oh my God, it is the worst I've ever seen.
That man looks like he could use our aid.
Now, who by the ghost of shipwrecked Odysseus are you? Where did you come from? On second thought, never mind. Grab that lever. We need to destroy this breach before more Ichthians arrive.
The lever, right. I'll use my might and make it all fall down. Do you normally just destroy random things for civilian architecture?
Now, you. What god did you piss off that you've washed
Nemesis
ashore
wrecked
here?
my ship.
Nemesis? Oh, I knew someone who was hunted by Nemesis once. Years ago. I hope you don't bring more trouble to our town. We're already... Oh, but... Who would we be if we denied a weary
I'm lost.
traveller
Where am
of
I?
This sorry place. You're on the outskirts of Pyrgos village.
Pyrgos village? Could it be? The god Glaukos has a temple near here. He's an old friend
that.
of mine. He can help us reach the Moirai.
Anything over here? Yes, yes, there is. We have 2 goodie boxes. Loot Filter's the best thing that happened to Diablo games. Really hope it is deep and well thought. I didn't actually see any of the presentation about it. I wasn't paying close attention. But I do know it was there. That's for D4. I don't think it's available for D2R, but I could be wrong. I don't actually know that. Or anything remotely resembling a fact.
Pyrgos would have fallen too, if it weren't on high ground.
And let's face it,
The Glaukos I knew would never...
given the quality of what we know you can do with a filter in Last Epoch, hopefully that inspired them to make something that's easy to use and doesn't suck. D2R got Loot Filter and upgraded stash. It did get the upgraded stash. I'd forgotten about that. Yep.
Before we destroy the bridge. A word with you before you go.
It's sad what happened to Last Epoch. Well, I mean, I'm withholding judgment until we see where it ends up. They needed the money, and Crafton offered them the money, so... Yeah, the stacking of runes and gems, etc. Yeah, the upgrade. I'd forgotten about that. Yep, that is another thing that when I saw, I went, okay, you know, I could see myself playing this now. Looks pretty good, Nod Knox, doesn't it? God of the Sea and Sailors. Is there anything I can do with that? Statue of Glaukos. Oh, that's right. We end up having to deal with Glaukos, I think. Speak to Philon.
All right.
Philon.
I have to know. You come here fighting like Achilles and telling me that God...
Yeah, they really, it was the best presentation I have seen from Blizzard in a long time. I paid no attention to the Diablo Immortal stuff other than that one guy. But the D2 stuff sounded amazing. To see them come back and support that, I think is just a huge deal. And then the D4 stuff looked like it turning the new expansion into something worthwhile. Where I wasn't interested before, now I'm interested. Strange thing to feel in 2026. Tell me about it.
In this charm. Glaukos was as true a friend as you could want. He gave me to Aristino because I asked him to. I needed to feel useful.
All right, I need to get to town so that I can call it an evening.
I need some help here.
Yes, I'll come help you in a bit. In a bit. If memory serves, the village is under attack and I have to talk. On a strange shore. Level 9, level up. I've leveled up. Pyrgos. If you're a D2R player, I think happiness is completely understandable. Blizzard, I think, knocked it out of the park for the current players. And like I said, I'm considering buying it. D2R. Let's see, we have point. We have 2 more active points to spend. That would get us to 9, which would get us another pip. We wanted 1 more here to get a pip for sure. Another point of conservation would be good. Yeah, definitely good. That makes this one is so good for adding on these other things that cost additional points. We have 1 point left. Grenade, maybe? cooldown, cost 80 energy. We can just leave. We can leave a point there for now. There's no rule that says we can't. 2 more points here will give us our first plagued chance. And chance. What exactly is plagued? He asked. Each stack of plagued deals high damage over time. Applied by poison damage and resisted by poison resistance. Shadow spell? No. Poison damage. Increased poison damage or plagued chance. Plagued chance. Just sounds way cooler. Can't say no. Just can't. Attributes. How about a couple more in agility? We'll sure watch if I play D2R, if I do purchase it. I'll try to keep that in mind and make sure that that I'm ready to announce it some night when you pop in. So if I buy it, I won't play it until you pop in. And don't do it tomorrow. You pop in and say hello, and I'll go, hey, I'm ready to play D2R the next time you're on. And just let me know in advance. If I buy it, we can work this out so you can make sure you're around for it. I'm going to call it here for the evening, though. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out. As always, I am very appreciative. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with more of my own Len's trademark brand of stupidity and banality. I'll be playing more of this, I do believe. I am enjoying it. So that's the plan. Back tomorrow, usual time. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank me for the awesome stream. That must have been one of the past ones, in which case you're welcome. You're even welcome for this mediocre one. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night or Thursday morning. Knock, knock. I'm back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a great rest of your day, evening, night, morning, afternoon. Pick one or more. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.